Alrighty, hello everyone. Chief Weather Forecaster Beckett Webb here inside the Highland Weather Studios. Happy Tuesday, September 23rd. Thank you so much for tuning in. I want to take a second and say thank you to Tanner for taking our update yesterday. I wasn't able to do the update yesterday due to some sort of reasons. As we get closer towards the end of this year, you will start seeing Tanner more present in the network. Once we get closer to that time, I'll tell you when that's going to be, and I'll also tell you why that's going to happen. But you'll see him more on the TV channel coming up in the next few months. Also, not just that, remembering Hurricane Helene, Highland Weather TV's special presentation will be premiering at 8 p.m. on Friday, September 26th. Make sure to mark your calendars. Make sure to join the Facebook live stream. We'll be streaming it to Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, maybe even TikTok. It's all up in the air about TikTok, but we'll let you know about that. We'll keep you updated and make sure you don't want to miss it. It's a very special program. Looking at today's weather headlines here, we can see thunderstorms return this week, drying out conditions early next week, and all eyes are on the tropics. Starting off today's forecast here in Asheville, we can see temperatures will be a little bit cooler, high of about 83 degrees with a chance of thunderstorms, about a 30% chance of precipitation. Going towards Greenville-Spartanburg, temperatures will be warm in the mid to upper 80s, around 87 degrees with mostly sunny conditions. Going towards Charlotte, also that hot temperatures will continue as well. Highs in the mid to upper 80s, around 88 degrees for Charlotte as a high today with mostly sunny conditions. Going towards Dakota, it'll also be relatively warm in the mid to upper 80s, around 87 degrees with mostly sunny skies. Also a 5% chance of precipitation. However, if you're headed towards Gatlinburg, temperatures will be cooler, but the thunderstorm chances remain high, about high of 83 degrees with a chance of showers and thunderstorms. Also, that 30% chance of precipitation. Continuing through the futurecast here over the next couple of hours, we can see cloudy conditions into much of this afternoon. Pop-up showers increasing coverage a little bit towards around 5, 6, 7 o'clock this evening before we start to see it taper off around 10, 11 o'clock tonight, clearing out around the early portion hours of Wednesday. But we'll see Wednesday with increased shower and thunderstorm activity as we continue through. Going through the futurecast here, we can see morning will continue to be dry, but as we get closer to around 5, 6, 7 o'clock, that's when we will see the increased shower and thunderstorm activity. 8 to 14-day temperature outlook here. Way above average temperatures are expected through much of the forecasting region here. If you're going towards the central portion of the United States there, from North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, all of those regions, you're going to see way above average temperatures are expected. Looking at today's high, not yet. I'm getting ahead of myself there. Looking at the tropical weather outlook here, we can see we are watching two systems in the Atlantic Ocean, including Hurricane Gabrielle, which is a Category 4 hurricane. We're monitoring two systems also behind it that have a likelihood chance of development. One is actually closer to home than we expected. None of these systems here are expected to impact the United States mainland or any mainlands at this time. We'll keep you updated if any of that changes. Looking at the forecast track here on Hurricane Gabrielle, we can see it's supposed to become a major hurricane around 5 p.m. Monday, and we can see it continues to be a hurricane all the way through Thursday before becoming a tropical storm around 2 p.m. Friday, tapering off around 2 p.m. Saturday as it approaches that region of the Atlantic Ocean. Looking at today's forecast, looking at the next systems here, Humberto is next, Imelda is also next here, if those two systems decide to form. Now looking at today's forecast here, 84 in Asheville, 87 in Greenville-Spartanburg, Columbia sitting at 92 degrees, 84 in Knoxville, 86 in Hickory, 88 in Charlotte, and 87 in Dakota. Tonight's minimum temperatures will be a little bit cooler in the lower to mid 60s, 60 in Asheville, 64 in Greenville-Spartanburg, 64 in Columbia, 63 in Charlotte, 66 in Knoxville, and 63 in Gatlinburg. Lower to mid upper 70s continue through much of the mountains. Lower to mid 80s, even some lower 90s are possible towards the central portion of South Carolina for tomorrow. Looking at the latest 7-day forecast here, thunderstorms continue for the next 7 days. Temperatures will cool off from the mid 80s on Wednesday to the mid to upper 70s. 70s continuing from Thursday all the way through Monday with lows in the lower to mid 60s, even some upper to mid 50s for lows. I'm Chief Weather Forecaster Beckett Webb here. Have a great rest of your Tuesday, and I will see you all tomorrow.